Hi everyone, Ben Packer coming here from the Old City of Jerusalem at the Jerusalem Heritage House with our Ramban of the week. This week's Parsha is Shilach. Without sounding over dramatic, this may be the most important Parsha that we have today that connects to our lives as a nation, as the Jewish people, as a nation of the Jewish people. I'll explain soon. The verse says, they brought forth an evil report about the land and that they had investigated to the children of Israel, saying, the land which we have passed to investigate is a land that devours its inhabitants. Basically, right, Moses sent the spies to spy out the heads of the tribes to spy out the land before the Jewish people were to enter, and they brought back not only a bad report, and what's called here an evil report and a dishonest report. So the Ramban says over here, this conduct of the spies was undertaken because when these men saw the people of the land, whose height was like the height of cedar trees, and who were mighty as oaks, they were filled with dread of them. And they in turn melted their brothers' hearts by stressing the might of the inhabitants and their cities. They were scared, and they made other people scared. But when they saw that Israel was still planning to ascend, and Joshua and Caleb were strengthening the Jewish people's hearts, they brought forth an evil report based on falsehood in order to negate their ascent in any possible way. Meaning, first they were scared, and they said the people were really big, which was true. But then, when they saw it wasn't working, and they saw that because of the actions of Joshua, and Caleb, that they were, giving a real, positive report, and the people were hearing that, then they started lying about what they saw. This is more or less exactly what we see today. Except for now, we're actually physically in the land of Israel. And we're in physically the parts where the Bible took place. And yet there are people crying and saying, we're scared. We're either scared of these people, we're scared of those people. We can't do it. We can't stay here. And then there's other people. The world calls them the settlers. Right? And they say, look, no, you can't. We can't do this. Here we are. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're physically doing it. And it can be justified spiritually and historically, what we're doing. And the people say, oh, yeah, those guys have a point. So let's make some stuff up. Let's make up how the Arabs are persecuted and how bad their lives are. Not true. The people, the settlers who live there are horrible people, and they're always doing all these violence. Not true. And all this other lies, and who knows what's going to happen in World War III and all this nonsense. Fake news, all of it. They just make up lies. Because they see that when it's done in front of them, and when the truth is there, they get very scared. They get very scared from it. They're very scared. It's very scary for some people, the Jewish people, being in their homeland, being in the exact place where such incredible historical events took place. It's very scary to some people. But all you have to do is look at the Parsha, look at what's going on around us. You don't want to look stupid. You don't want to look at the way the spies looked. The Jewish people have suffered for thousands of years because of the sin of the spies. Enough already. Enough already.